everything turned back on. Seems I have more than 2 streams to fuse now. Jeez. Fix one problem and then another one arises. Annoying.
Oh man, that was my first time flying on a ship like that.
One more item to cross off the bucket list.
Progressed into flying vehicles. The Empire definitely seems the favorite.
What is the King's calling exactly?
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Darkness seems awfully vague.
Yeah. Darkness can refer to a whole host of things. Heck, in some universes, the darkness is on the good side. It's all clear how you look at it.
Cindy is the sweetest girl ever.
Here we go again.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
All for a lost cause. Now I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car.
The courtesy car's no regalia.
Would have felt like cheating.
Besides, Cindy's a big girl.
So, you think she'll call again soon?
Soon, huh? Not soon enough for you, lover boy. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You should know.
Yeah!
Fun
That
there?
must feel good.
Knocked! You gotta try this!
Nah, I think they heard you. Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Great. It's much more haven divided infiltration plan.
Really? Again?
No rest for the wicked.
Thanks for the ride.
Thank you, Chocobo friend.
Nice run.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
That we are. Chocobo's eat with us. That's cute. Oh, I didn't get to read what it said.
Perfect timing.
Look at you.
That looks awesome.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed. But if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
All right, we're gonna get our wheels back.
Time to retrieve the regalia before morning. Begin the operation. Yes. Wouldn't have camped if I didn't think I was ready. Undaunted by the Empire's imposing technology, Noctis and his new risk everything to break inside Archaeon stronghold and recover the stolen regalia. And I can count 1, 2. Okay, never mind. I can't count.
Our goal is the regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid detection at all costs.
In and out before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome. Together on my signal. Until then, hold position. 3, 2, 1.
Hero base box will take down presence and will work destruction.
Now. You're in fine form. Keep it up.
Right into the entrance.
Stop.
What?
Searchlights. We're clear. Tread warily.
All right.
I go here. Good. Okay then. Be able to go into that room.
Hey.
Going to be surgically purple.
Take cover.
Purple is close below.
It's gone.
Magitech armor.
Don't want to mess with one of those.
We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
Right.
Target the blind spot. One hit, one kill.
On it.
Kick yourself later.
Wait,
No,
what?
we kick Imperial butt.
Jeez, that sucks. That was in the clear. Solid button prompt. Okay, we're good here. Good to go.
This what's powering the base?
A Magitech generator of some description. It would explain why the troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it. Spare us the sneaking around.
The risk is too great. Finding the regalia comes first. Not a sound. You'll alert the anime.
Got it.
Enough. This is why we have you over here, Bigness.
Right.
Not bad. Might still be hope for you.
What do you mean? I feel like that was superbly done. The item is calling for me. Oh, regalia.
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the regalia.
Final Fantasy FPS game, alright?
One last push should suffice to finish them off. Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
When will it end?
Want it to end? Fight more, whine less.
Blow up the enemy tracks. They'll take out the enemies nearby. Let them do the work for us.
Farewell.
We'll take out the generator and all enemies in the area. Noct, focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the MTs.
No more stealth.
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir!
Fine by me.
Empire base is fair game. Hold nothing back. The havoc keeps the enemy off balance.
Die on me.
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Enemies do not see.
Ready or not?
Here I come.
Are we alright?
Getting by.
No use hanging around here.
Serious business. I'm feeling
What else?
Get back! I messed up again.
Whoops.
What's the word?
Worry about yourself.
Oh, nice.
Takes more than that to face me.
Silence before the storm. Always love to hear it.
This is the might of the six. Dude, that was hardcore!
And it did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in pieces. Come on, let's grab the regalia and split.
I think I can make darker as well.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet busting up that base. Bust a base. I like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base, we go in and bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever, I'm calling it that. You don't...
Aw, I'm sorry, Prompto. I accidentally cut you off. Yeah, bust a base. Sounds like a good mobile game. Don't know about the turn to use for whenever we actually go and bust up bases. Sounds kind of cliche. We just beat up everyone who's ever been in this base. Like no one else exists here. without stamina. Hello, Regalia.
Guys?
Huh? Oh.
Long has it been,
Hello,
Noctis.
Ravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Not good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I do not serve, I command! The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Hey! Wanna go? Let's do it.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
I'd say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
By taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas. Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
You guys know that guy?
Ravis Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Luna Freya.
Sadly.
At long last, the Imperial blockades of Discayan roadways have been removed. The Imperial Army has also demolished all related facilities erected around the region. The Provisional Government of Insomnia anticipates increased traffic congestion along most local highways, and encourages all citizens to refrain from any unnecessary travel for the time being.
So help me figure this out. That was Luna's brother?
The High Commander himself. Wartime makes for quick promotions.
Even a son of Tenebrae can rise to the top.
But why would he want to lead their army?
Who cares?
Certainly formidable enough on his own.
If Ravis wants power, I'll give him a taste.
Lestalem sure looks great from this angle. Oh, hey! We should get a picture.
Now, we can do it anytime.
So you say, but any time's no time at all, if you ask me. So Nox, haven't taken pics of whatever catches my eye, But what do you want to see?
I want to see more pictures of bigness.
Get some more shots of specs.
Gotcha. I'll see what I can do.
Yours is doing just fine. Never did hear back from her.
Another nip basis.
So how about a breather?
Everyone good over here? Hello? Oh, you're so good.
Oh, Gladdy,
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayem. The Empire came while you were gone.
What?
None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
They killed the old guy?
What do you mean? What happened to Jared?
There was nothing we could do!
It's not right. We should have been here.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis.
Man, I want to punch these people in the face.
I'm taking Talcott, and we're going to Kayem.
They just like killed
We-
Jared there?
We can't just stay here and do nothing.
I understand.
What happened to the Dave guy or whoever it was that was supposed to be like transporting them? Like, what happened to him? doesn't fit. The Cape Came light in the south of Clane lies an underground harbor. It has long served the Lucian royalty, and even now a vessel once owned by King Regis lies at anchor there. Following in his father's footsteps, Noctis heads for the ship. Nice. Why wasn't that our first solution whenever the bay was, like the dock at Golden Cay didn't have any boats? Why wasn't our first reaction going like, hey, we should probably go here then? Several days later.
I can't let her go it alone after everything that went down. It'll be a squeeze in the car, but just for a while.
Yeah, agreed.
Shall we then?
Yeah, I don't want to keep Sid and Cindy waiting. They're fixing up the boat as we speak.
We ought to thank them.
Actually, Jared's the one we ought to thank.
Yeah. He really thought of everything.
Like, hearing about the things that Jared's been doing, it makes me care more about him, but at the same time, they have not barely introduced him at all.
Filled her up for you.
Thanks.
Ready to roll?
Yep.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, like, Jared was barely introduced to us at all, so you don't really know much about him.
Morning. Who's ready to kick some ass?
We're just going to the cave where you don't plan on fighting while you're in the car.
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like any of the cars you see around here.
And it's a lot roomier, too. I can't imagine trying to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
Think the others made it to Kayam all right?
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
Imagine that vehicle like this is a lot roomier, comfortable, right in. Heck, even like you, Knock, and Gladio, there seems to still be room to keep you all apart from one another, at least physical contact wise.
Whoa, check it out. See that? That's the Rock of Ravito. I'm like 90% sure.
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared.
Almost. You're almost certain that you know exactly what you're talking about. Good for you. I can't use Navigator or anything.
Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Wow, are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right?
Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
That's true. No way we're taking that chance either.
Sure you don't need a break?
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
I'm only just realizing that this car doesn't have any seat belts. It's dangerous, but at the same time we fight birds that are about 3 times the size of us, so I guess dangers.
I got some bad news, guys.
Oh,
that'd be
great.
okay.
Another floating fortress.
Let's pull over.
Knocked.
Relax. We've got this.
Trick Fort Why are we infiltrating it? Old style. I'm confused. What's the purpose of us infiltrating this place?
Taking matters into hand?
Delivering justice for Jared.
Okay, then.
And for Talcott, too.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Careful, Noct. Only fools rush in. I suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
Agreed. Survey Port Gallery.
Oh.
Hello there.
Welcome to the original Crow's Nest Diner, where it all began. Ah, hankering for information.
Yes, I am.
Well, is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Just anything in the area. That's about it.
Well, if you're game, these feisty fiends are keen to play.
I'll come and check these out another time. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna go serve in the fort. Okay, those guys have a lot of run by. I'll do it. What was I saying? I would just get a chocobo. Do that. Make things a whole lot easier. Chocobo.
Hup! Hut!
Surprised to see him this far out.
Leave no plot of land unconquered.
Those aren't conquering numbers.
They were taking away
Likely
from
building a
us.
supply line it would behoove us to cut.
So where is it wanting us to go over to? Seems we can cut in around here, so
Oh, looks the same as before.
Looks can be deceiving.
We beat them once. They won't make it easy this time.
And neither will we.
or we beat them once, but also I wonder how we would have fared against three of us.
You think Iris is doing all right?
She is all alone.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
Yeah. No, I think selfless.
Iris isn't exactly a bring-em-on backstreet brawler, is she?
She's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
Agreed.
Ja!
Let's get to it then. Oh. Okay then.
We'll meet again.
Leave a hole in the fence. Okay.
This'll be quick. Franco! Yep. Don't be killed. Do you need him?
There's a huge disparity in the damage between level 25.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Come on, Noct. Why did you have to, like, do a victory fanfare right when it's about to explode? Well, at least health gets back very quickly.
Really? Again?
Want some?
Ignis!
Don't be late. Immaculate.
We're on the same page. Right there!
Good vantage point right here.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting metal men will yield little in the way of reconnaissance, but bones bend easily. We'll split into 2 groups of 2. Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
Let's prepare to the Overby.
Operation To Catch a Commander is go.
I like that name. It's pretty catchy. Fort Valerie casts an imposing shadow over the Lucian countryside, making an ideal target for Noctis and company as they seek to avenge Jared's death. What we've heard from the Empire so far is death, 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 Arden, a death.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary! And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target.
Calico.
Let's follow him. Seize him on my signal. Stay hidden till then.
Got it. Hit him with you, Ignis.
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
Highwind? Who's that? Ignis, what are you doing? Ignis? Ignis. Okay, guess I'm ready to man then.
It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the Magitech movement.
Yeah, just you. Magitech movement. What's that about?
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in Lestalem, but my mission remains clear. And I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Caligo Aldor.
You're the one who killed him. I shouldn't go after the lower forces. I'm not risk getting caught. By the power generator. I thought that's where he'd be going.
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respawn.
Highwind.
Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
Who is Highwind, I wonder?
Now's your chance, Noct. Close in from behind. And remember, we need him alive.
Don't worry.
Oh, hey, Ignis.
You're in fine form. Keep it up. Looks like they've set to work. I'll escort him off the base. You regroup with the others.
Thanks.
Guess it's time to let loose.
And then...
Stay out of it.
It's cool. Let's go.
All kidding aside, I hate you.
You're just like talking very chill during a situation where...
Gotcha! You're done for. All right, boys.
Alright, you ready to blow this place sky high?
That I am.
Glad to see you lot were successful.
Does that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the Hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
How useless are the hunters to capture him and then immediately get away from him?
Oh.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, hello.
Hey, pretty boy. Let's see what you can do.
This is gonna take a
Major piece.
You worry if you wish.
try. Don't you feel any jitters here on the front lines, Noct?
Take this.
I think we're in for a fight.
Got more than we bargained for.
Thank you.
Done for. Say your prayers.
There we go.
Ready, guys? Ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi there, opening.
That still isn't good enough.
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. Oh, we should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Who the hell was she?
The high wind person that I was talking about.
I'm still worried about Iris.
Same here.
I imagine she's fine.
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
Much like weapons are, crafted spells must also be equipped in order to use them. Spells are consumables, but they are very powerful. One would do well to always have at least one spell equipped.
You're back. Did you kick their asses?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
All in a day's work.
Hey, mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit?
Yeah, no problem. Oh. Your rental period has ended. No. Sweet, got a level up boost.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Not a bad shot if I do say so myself.
Not bad. It's great. You could be a professional cameraman.
Oh, I hold on to the hope.
I think we'll leave it off with here for next stream. Well, it looks like I'll have to get back to uploading this VOD because I'll have to stitch all these actual like streams together. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I'll have to work on it. Good night.